If you haven't heard already, there is a lot of buzz going around with 21 Pilots. We're gonna talk about it and see what they've given us so far, clues they've given us that also reference to the old albums, and more. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Samantha B. Today we're gonna be talking about 21 Pilots. Please subscribe. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to grow the family that big. So subscribe now if you have not already, and follow my Instagram if you have not, and Snapchat if you want to have more updates on when I do post and what I'll be posting about. If you haven't heard already, there is a lot of buzz going around with 21 Pilots. We're gonna talk about it and see what they've given us so far, clues they've given us that also reference to the old albums, and more. So personally, I am actually late on all of this news and I don't know everything. I don't have all the information that is out there. I did find a lot of this information from TOP today on Twitter. I am just now finding out today about a lot of the stuff, and I've been doing research since 11 in the morning, and it is now what? Like, it's now 8:30 at night. Notes on notes on notes. It never ends. I want to give a big shout out to Stolen Potential on YouTube. Definitely go follow him if you want to know more about 21 Pilots and all of the jazz that's happening with it. Go to him, he knows everything. So the very first thing that I ever discovered about 21 Pilots is the email that they sent. So this email, it only had said in the receiving, it was, "Are you still sleeping?" There's no question mark, it was all in caps, "Are you still sleeping?" I'm guessing that that has some relevancy to the album name, or they're just saying, hey, incoming, we're gonna burst your bubble and post a lot of stuff at once, and then you're gonna figure out your life. Prepare yourself, we're gonna release the album, kind of thing, you know? A year and a day later, on the 6th, they posted whether or not it's an album, a tour, a song. Open the email. All that there is, an eye. There is a short clip. But last year, when they were closing out in 2017 on Twitter with an eye opening in 7 frames with lyrics of songs from Blurry Face, there are references that link to this new upcoming album. July 9th, there is a tweet from 21 Pilots of another eye. In that clip, we have sound this time, as well as a little bit clearer of a picture of what's going on inside that eye. July 10th, we receive a tweet again from 21 Pilots of an eye that's more open. A white horse, a black figure riding the horse. We hear in this one more of a bass line and a music tone that's gonna be a song of some sort in the album. I wanted to show you guys all 3 of those clips together, smushed into one. Also the last eye in reverse and sped up a little bit. Now we still don't know any of the release dates. We do know radio stations that they have been bouncing around between release dates, so they don't even know what's gonna happen. If you go onto 21 Pilots' website right now, you can see what used to be their sign up for subscription, but it is now crossed off by a yellow tape of some sort. They do have a new logo, and it has 2 and 2 instead of 1 and 1 from the last one like Blurry Face did. They've gone with a theme of yellow this time instead of red, and for Vessel, we actually saw that they went for a blue theme. They are following their like primary colors, which is blue, red, and yellow, so that's kind of cool. When there used to be a website, if you went onto the Vessel merch page, you would scroll up to the top of the page and there was a GIF. There was a website at the end of that GIF, and it would lead you to Clancy's journal, and that was dmaorg.info. The website has been updated several times by Clancy and 21 Pilots. In one of his journal logs, Clancy actually had mentioned that death rides on a white horse. In the third eye that we saw, there was a white horse, and I'm assuming it's death riding it because it's a black figure. We are also assuming that Clancy is represented by Tyler. The word Dema is translated into Tower of Silence. The last tweet of 2017, it says, "And now I just sit in silence." That is the final stage of the eye closing of when they stopped. So what we know about Clancy is that he wants to leave Dema, and he has planned his escape. Before finally confirming that he was out, he also said that he was very alive. We see grainy black and white photos, interpretation of Dema. Since April. Why didn't I see this since April? I saw this like today. That is bad on my part. I think I've been focusing more on Panic at the Disco. If you go to dma.org.info right now, there will be an error page that comes up, but it is not actually an error page. If you read it, you'll notice that there are capital letters in that message. If you take apart those capital letters, it spells out East is Up, which could also be another song name. And at the end it says violation code, and there is a bunch of numbers after that. If you put that violation code after dma.org.info, then you'll be actually led to Clancy's journals and all the pictures that I will be showing you. Picture number 1, 01807 Moon 08. It's a very grainy picture of someone at the bottom of the hill. Someone is dead, I'm pretty positive. All these photos and journal logs are actually titled at the top with dates, special dates that involve 21 Pilots and special memories and moments. This is the same log. I'm only assuming that this is a front and back page of that log. If there's any logs and you want to read it for yourself, you can definitely pause this and read it. Some notes that I took apart from this is he said something about 3 nights and happy to be away from fear, forgotten to look up. Looking up meaning, I'm guessing God or religion, and it's not about there, but it's about out here. A representation of what we're experiencing rather than in there of the story of Clancy. In this, he does say, I am out here and I am very alive. 01807 Moon 06. We do see a gif of torches and multiple torches actually, so there are multiple people trying to escape something. 01807 Moon 05. They're asleep, meaning we're probably asleep. They think that we're sleeping. We are not prepared for what is going to come. It is 1 year since the last convocation, which is definitely the last concert that they've done. He does mention the Watchers. It says, we've had no contact, but we're hoping the other side will be able to find a way in. We're not sure how or when the breach of the location, when they're going to post. Maybe they'll have a secret concert like they have. There is a hidden message in this as well. If you look at the dots at the top of the writing and on the bottom, every square you go down a line or up a line, depending on if it's below or on top of the message, it reads wake up. Yes, 21 Pilots, we are awake. Hi, I'm here. I am ready for your new album. And on the back of that, if we scroll down, it is the next picture of definitely a landscape of some sort, and it's very black and white and grainy again. 01807 Moon 01. It seems like they cut it and then they placed it in order. It does mention 9 bishops and that they hijacked the trust. And basically all of these logs are going through his stories and what he's experiencing and feeling and everything. So they're not truly important, but we want to look for the messages inside of them. Below that is a gif of an eagle. It is referencing back to Nobody Dreams When They Blink from Kitchen Sink. The eagle is definitely not blinking. The bird is not blinking. So he's obviously not dreaming. 01707 Moon 17. We have a picture of 21 figures, people on a mountain or cliff. This also represents 21 Pilots. We do have a message that reads, not my only friend. That is also a reference to Blurry Face. Underneath that, we have a gif of a cheetah running, as well as letters above him that are going rapidly fast that we have to slow down for. 01707 Moon 16. And this is actually the date in which Josh had accepted the AP award and said Tyler is still severing ties with the demo. So slowing this down, we break apart what these letters spell out. And it says, you still don't know his real name, do you? That is also a reference to Blurry Face. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. And the letters that we did not use out of those, it said Nico. Who is Nico? I'm pretty sure there's no Nico in 21 Pilots. There's Josh and Tyler. Who's Nico? 01707 Moon 07. This is also a log from Clancy. In this message, when you read it, there are missing letters in the words, and you have to add those missing letters together to make a sentence, which is, you are still sleeping. Again, is this the name of an album, a name of a song? This next one is like a highlighter mark of 3 marks, and if you scroll in closely, you see there's numbers. 3 are circled and 3 are not circled. This is the date that they also won a Grammy. If you put this picture over, you do actually find certain words and letters highlighted to read out, we are banditos. That apparently was something that Tyler had said in a clip that was secretly released and now is gone. But that could also be a reference to a song, an upcoming song. These numbers on this picture, the circled numbers circle other letters in the previous letter, and it reads trench. Another song maybe? If you also download this photo onto your computer, you also see that it reads those numbers 2018 51438. And if you separate those and reference it to letters in the alphabet, for example, 1 equals A, that reads out trench. If you put that on the back of the website, it used to lead to an audio message from Tyler singing, which also translates to I am lost. 01301 moon 08. We end up finding that other corner. It is a picture of a compass, and if you scroll inside that map, you do see the blurry face logo, but it is titled with names, 9 names, which I'm actually assuming that it's the 9 bishops from A Story Before from Clancy. Andre, Lisbon, Keons, Nico, Rizdro, Sakarver, Nils, Vetamo, and Listo. Above it we see it says Limit, and underneath it's the Glorious Vista and Necropolis. Fans have actually been able to link Blurry Face and match it to this map here. They reference back to the first 9 songs from Blurry Face. And look, we see Nico. Nico is one of the 9 bishops. These 9 bishops are going to be involved in songs. Below this picture it says severing ties with blank spaces again. I don't know why there's so many blank spaces. We have to figure that out and fill in the blanks, I'm assuming. Underneath it has a message. It says get out. The compass lies, they don't control you, several times in a row. And in that you also get to reveal a hidden message with the capital letters. East is up. West is Necropolis. I also figured out that Keons means God is gracious. And Keons is actually at the top of this little dial that they have created. Underneath that we have a picture of a boy, 011, 07 moon, 08. Below that we have a picture of more birds on a cliff, 009, 12 moon, 29. And underneath that it reads Death Eaters with a Z. 988 12 moon 01. Failed perimeter escape. I'm assuming it also connects to the body that we found at the very first picture. It says violation of section 153986414. That is also the numbers that we had used to get into this website, and the last log of Clancy. 98806 moon 18. It also says a lot about the 9th year. There's a lot of 9. I don't know what 9 is. And it says you have to work to represent your bishop. And it mentions Keon a lot. On the side of this message it says west wall blocked, east is up. Why is the west wall blocked? If we go back to the map, we see that Necropolis is west. That means Necropolis is blocked for some sort of reason, and we don't want to go there. And that's not all. All of those pictures of landscapes, if we put all of those together, it looks like this. And I can only assume that this is what a demo looks like. In one of the messages from Clancy, we also read that by morning, everything will be different, which led up to, in London, fans locating a bunch of billboards going up with their new logo. That was July 6th, and that's obviously very exciting, but why London? So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I don't know everything about 21 Pilots. I'm only doing the best I can. This is like a Panic at the Disco situation on steroids. There's so much information and so many things you have to encrypt and find secret messages with. It's ridiculous. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's try to get to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to have a big family and be monetized so I can be here more often. I'll be going to Warped Tour this Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Alright, cool. Stay tuned. Okay, bye. Wait. Damn it. Do it again. Go, go. Do what again? Say hello. Hello? I gotta snort, snort. Snort, snort, snort. Snort, snort. This is why I don't get things done. Orange juice, pour out half the carton, Grey Goose, pour, get it started.